Hey guys, Ben here, and welcome back to another video on Supergirl Season 3. Today we're going to be talking about the finale and also some castings as to Season 4. So if you do go on to enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like and a comment and subscribe if you're new so you don't miss any Supergirl videos later this year. So recently on Vimeo there have been some tapes that have been released for auditions for Season 4. And obviously I went over a few of the descriptions as to the new characters, that being Chester Green. I went over, we speculated that he could be the main villain of Season 4, and now there have been a few audition tapes put online. I've got the grasp of what they're probably going to go for. And also there was a Nia one. She is a new transgender character that they're casting for Season 4. And I'll quickly read out the descriptions for the new characters, and I'll quickly brush over what the characters are roughly going to be like, and I'll go over the Season 3 finale synopsis in a minute. But first off, the Season 4 stuff. So Nia, the transgender new role, is described as a trans woman somewhere in her early 20s. This role is for any ethnicity. She is filled with confidence, and after having worked as writing speeches related to politics, she is now joining the Catco family as one of their latest journalists. She is described as a young Cat Grant. Nia brings a lot of lovely humour to the table, but underneath Nia's personality lies a deep woman who makes it clear that she has a lot to offer this world. So going off of that, I think a lot of people will not like this character, because I feel like this character is going to be one of the ways that they root in the politics of the show that a lot of people didn't like in Season 2. I thought it was a good addition, but it's been kind of freeing, if I'm honest, in Season 3, with the focus being on the main storylines, that being Reign, the Legion of Superheroes, stuff like that. There has been elements of that, of the political commentary in the season, but I think a lot of people will like this character because of her charm and her being a bit like Cat Grant. So that's what makes me excited, because this is like a new Cat Grant, and it's really great to see that they're casting a transgender woman. I don't think we've had that on any of the CW DC TV shows yet. That's really great, diversifying the show even more. But my only hope from seeing the auditions, there were a few good auditions online. I just hope they actually cast right. I hope they cast a transgender woman. I don't really want them to cast a woman and then just make her seem like she's transgender. For this specific role, I would really like them to actually cast a transgender, and hopefully the casting directors actually listen to this, because I feel like it has to be authentic. So moving on to the next character. So this character is just called Ben as of now. Obviously these names aren't concrete, they're just for casting calls. They will probably change up the names, but the show is looking for a character called Ben, and the actor must be a Caucasian actor in his 40s to play a businessman whose success has burned down to the ground, blaming others for his failure and not having his back. He is now making it his life goal to correct those wrongs. Be careful of his dangerous ability to persuade people, as he has no problem using that as a method to accomplish his goals. Interesting enough, he is teased as a Michael Shannon type. So again, this seems like a very similar character from what we actually had in Season 3 in regards to Morgan Edge. It reads very similar, and again, not a really interesting role, and he's just going to be a stereotype really of, you know, the person that has failed and who wants to get back. Yeah, he reads really as a Morgan Edge character. But moving on to the next person, and this person is called Colonel Haley, and so she is a woman in her late 40s who the show is looking to cast a diverse actress for the role. Her actions make it clear that she is someone you don't want to mess with without her saying a word. She is loyal to her commanding officer as well as her country by making sure she puts its best interest ahead of her own. So it seems like they are casting for very similar characters that we've seen in the past, and this reads as a Lucy Lane type character of what we got in Season 1, and you know, with those characters not being able to come back due to the actors being LA based actors and they don't want to spend the year round in Vancouver, it seems like they're doing basically a replacement role for that, and it really does read like General Lane and Lucy Lane, like a combination of both of those two. And again, that's just a small addition. I think she's just going to be recurring every now and again. Hopefully they cast well, and so they're looking for a diverse actor for that. So the last one is obviously the one I broke down in the other video. I will not really be going over that, but you can check that video out. It's about the Season 4 villain. So we speculated that Chester Green, this new character in his 20s to 30s, the main villain in regards to him actually potentially being Manchester Black. His character description reads like this: Chester Green, who could bring a sword to a gunfight and yet end up victorious. He has a dark background that now has to put a heavy burden on his shoulders in missions. However, his charm is so strong it ends up helping him avoid the brutality of the situation. So we speculated about that. Check that video out. But this does read more of a Constantine type character, and if you've seen some of the auditions, I will leave a link to the audition in the description below. The guy is not a great actor. I don't think they should cast this guy, but the way it actually reads seems to be more of a Constantine. You know, his charm loosens the situation of however dire it is. And again, this person in the audition does a very Constantine-like accent, but I think that's mainly just due to the fact that he can't do a proper English accent because he's obviously an American actor. And again, similar with Nia, I do think they should cast an actual British actor for this, because the CW has a bad track record with Americans doing British accents. They are so bad. They need to cast properly with this one as well. So fingers crossed they cast well with those. But let's move on to the season 3 finale synopsis. So Supergirl and team take on Serena in an epic battle for Earth, and that is literally it. That is the entire synopsis. So I quickly wanted to mention in episode 20, they actually called her Selena, that being Reign's maker, but in the synopsis they've called her Serena. So I don't know what's actually right. I'm just gonna call her Serena because the synopsis says that, but we'll have to wait and see until the episode. But we've got no confirmation because they keep on switching between these two names. So Supergirl must take on Serena. So just to let you know, it seems to be a bit misleading. This makes it seem like Reign's not going to be here, but Reign is with her. I know that for a fact that Reign is going to be fighting with Serena against Supergirl, the DEO, and also the Legion of Superheroes. So Imra is going to be in this episode. I'm really excited for that. And so that's about all that we've been teased, but we know Allura's in this episode, and also we should get the resolution to the Sam storyline, so whether she's split or not. If she does end up being split, I'm guessing Sam's gonna go off, and in season 4 she may pop up a few times if in fact she does get split. But if she doesn't get split, obviously it's just gonna be Reign, and Reign wins, but I doubt that will happen. And I'm guessing Ruby's not gonna be in next season. We'll just have to wait and see. You know, they don't want to give away too much as to the finale because there's going to be some shocking twists, and I'm sure that the ending's going to be brilliant and get us really hyped for next season. I do hope they tease the season 4 villain like they did last season. They teased Reign at the end scene, and Reign has been absolutely brilliant. So it's been a great run, and we're nearing the end of the season, so there will be some more information released as we get closer and closer to the finale, and I'll be sure to make videos on them. So let me know in the comments below, what do you think of the season 4 castings? What do you think of the auditions that I'll leave in the link in the description below? And also, are you guys really hyped? And also subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any Supergirl videos as we head towards the finale. So anyway guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.
Strong, it doesn't make us weak. Tongue tied to service like sharp preteen.